remains to be seen.
Yes, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Before the game he knows and tweak it told me I was bad. But then one day I learned words that saved me aching down. The biggest words you heard, just as how it goes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Travel all around the world and everywhere he went. He used his words and always say there goes a clever gent. We took it for a roses, pass the time of day with me. I say my special word if they ask me out to tea.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for display. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it could change your life.
For example,
Yes.
one night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife. Wow. And a lovely thing she is, too.
Hey everybody, how are you guys doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm all right.
Sorry I missed Wednesday night.
Hey Daniel, it's all good.
I was hit.
And we got two choices: either we show the game and we have an echo in our voice, or we don't have no audio on the game. So we're kind of fucked because StreamYards keeps adding new shit every day.
I'm fucking it all up.
Yep.
So we said, fuck it. We're gonna have a regular show.
And that's life.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Ooh.
Only thing interesting I know about Halloween this year was that the FBI raided Dearborn and got a bunch of people that were getting ready to do a terrorist attack this weekend.
And Inkster too.
Yeah,
Yep, that's good.
I'm glad they found them.
Yep, me too.
I hope they got all of them.
Same.
Okay, boom, boom. Happy Halloween,
I got
everybody.
a feeling Dearborn's going to have a target on it now. They're going to be watching Dearborn a lot more than they were.
Girls, grab your candy!
He stuck that dog out.
That's what I'm gonna do when someone tries to scare me. I'm gonna.
Freddy Cougar.
Puppy!
Those are dead puppies. Bray, look.
Oh, they're gonna show that one. Scream. Look at that guy just sitting there. The fuck? Boom, boom. This is all AI.
This Halloween, no titties are safe.
A string of grisly co-ed murders at a local college campus has people talking about someone the kids are calling the titty killer.
I just don't understand. The only connection to the victims is they all have incredible racks.
We're dealing with a real monster here.
All units respond to the Miller residence. We need EMS on standby.
What if I'm next?
Sweetheart, you're a B cup at best. I think you're gonna be fine.
This Halloween, no titties are safe. Just when you thought the titties were safe.
In breaking news tonight, 5 co-eds with large breasts have been murdered on a local college campus, sending shivers down the spine of any woman with a great front porch.
What do you mean he's back? I thought it was safe to go up a cup size.
Well, we better talk to all the women with large breasts.
Detective,
Yes.
what can I do?
Sweetheart, you couldn't hide those even if you wanted to.
My God, the cheerleader convention is tomorrow.
Just when you thought the titties were safe. This Halloween, the titties are bigger. And they're still not safe!
It's been a year since the return of the titty killer, and after all this time, mystery still surrounds the brutal rash of attacks on women simply for having beautiful mommy milkers.
Mommy
He's
milk.
passing up every C cup just like the last time, and you don't think he's back, do you? My God.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ, none of the French exchange students are wearing bras. Get a patrol car over there. You've got nothing to worry about, but tell your girlfriends. I don't want to see anything bigger than a handful outside till this is over. Do you understand?
This Halloween, the titties are bigger. And they're still not safe!
That just kept on going and going. I
Yep.
would have paid to see that shit.
Same. Was they going to come on for number 4?
I definitely would pay to see that.
We eat
TV
together,
killer.
sleep together, bathe together. We do everything together. We're practically in a relationship. So why haven't you made it official?
You want a relationship?
It seems like you do too. We're practically in one.
Look, I like you. I do.
Oh, here we go.
But I don't want a relationship. I want a best friend I can sleep with, shop with, build with, travel with, hustle with, make money with, all that. I want a partnership, a partner in crime. Somebody that if I do lose everything, she will still be there. No matter what. Relationships are overrated. But a partnership, I'll take that 100% all the way. All the way.
Wow. That was deep.
Thank you.
Poetic.
Believe it.
You thought of that all on your own, huh?
I did. I did.
You know what I want?
What you want?
I don't want a salad. I want lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, and Italian dressing. Salads are overrated though. But a shredded vegetable medley in a bowl, yeah, I'll take that all the way, 100%.
I see what you did there.
You hear how that sounds?
It sounds like a great salad.
It sounds stupid. You just basically took the word relationship, switched out the relation with partner, but it all ends in ship. See, it all meets in the same place.
I mean, not really. Because when you think about it, relationships don't really last long. But partnerships is a lifetime.
Okay, so they're different. They're different?
Completely. I don't think you get what I'm saying when I say I want a partnership. A relationship, everybody's in a relationship. not everybody is in a partnership.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
But we committed to this partnership.
But not to one another.
No, we committed to the partnership.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so since it's separate and you still want me and all my time and everything that comes with me and all my time, we can go ahead and do a partnership. That's gonna cost you though.
How much?
$4,500. Yeah.
Okay.
And I need it today by 5. Well, I'm gonna charge you interest rates. Call it a transaction ship.
He fucked up.
Yeah.
He was ahead. He just should have shut up.
You know why I pulled you over?
No, I don't, officer.
You were driving with a baby on board with no car seat.
Excuse me, there's no baby in this car.
You're driving in this car with a baby on board and you have no car seat.
I'm sorry, officer. There's no baby in the vehicle. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Are you sure about that, sir?
Yeah.
Why don't you take a look in your vehicle and see if you see a baby in here? Take a look around.
What is he talking about? No, there's no baby in the... What? Is that...
We're fine.
Are you kidding me?
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks. Why? Wait, did you...
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
My dad's friend.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Job well done, sir.
Thank you.
Job well done.
Take care of that baby.
Okay. I'll make sure I get that car seat.
Keep it slow.
Now you're fucked.
Did you... You scared the out of me.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you and then you...
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a future threat too. You get on a line, the cops are gonna fuck you up. So we covered Gypsy Crusader, and I was gonna send you the clips for tomorrow. But this is what he's doing right now. He's like talking to these wrestlers and fighters, and he's trying to rebuild his shit. He's just as crazy as before, I think.
There was a time when being a fat, we didn't like it, but we tolerated it because we understood that some people, they were abused as a child. Mom and dad broke up at a young age. There's some trauma that warped their minds, because that's usually the case.
That's usually the case, yeah.
And all right, we could feel bad for them. But now, I have zero tolerance for them anymore, because you've went from let us get married, let us adopt kids. Now it's bake our cake or we're gonna fucking ruin your business. Then it went to, now let us sew a dick onto your child and cut the other child's dick off. Like, let us do gay pride parades where we're dancing around naked in front of children. Let us do drag queen story time. So it is just, we gave them this and then they took a fucking mile, and now it is pure insanity. It is disgusting behavior that is completely unacceptable, and it should be unacceptable in any society.
Yeah, so tomorrow night we'll cover the rest of his new life without makeup on and saying Patriot Front every other word. So it's, I don't want to say this, but he's a glowy piece of shit now, and I don't trust him. You can have fun with him, and he's still talking the truth, and he's still trying to hang out. So what is he then? A limited hangout now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hail Mo. For everybody who's just getting here, we had some technical difficulties because StreamYards keeps adding new code every fucking day. And now when you do audio, when you're sharing audio to the game, it echoes like fuck. So we're just going to do a regular show, and then tomorrow night we're just going to carry on.
Hope everyone had a happy Halloween.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, the Red Wings are losing to the Mighty Ducks.
Do you want to go get some ice cream or something?
Yeah, I can take you to get some ice cream.
You're not going to have any ice cream?
No, I had some food before, but I can take you to get some.
No, that's fine.
But you just said you wanted to get ice cream.
It's fine.
Hi.
Who's that?
I'm his girlfriend interpreter. It's a subscription service. I don't want to get ice cream unless you're also getting ice cream, because I can't enjoy it without you. Doing it by myself will make me feel unloved and like a fat pig.
Okay, well, I'll get some ice cream, sure. That sounds like fun.
No, the moment's gone now.
What?
I don't want ice cream anymore. You've ruined.
Yeah, I know, but the funny part is that he just got out of a federal pen, and now he's all he's doing is barking Patriot Front, Patriot Front. And he's even bringing up the guys' names in the fucking group, like anybody even knew who the fuck these people were. And they're all glowies, you know that, right? Because when they had that goddamn demonstration against fucking Antifa, they had the bus stations were blocked off in Washington, and they let them go down, and nobody else could go down after them. But anybody else goes after Antifa, what happens to them? You get the shit kicked out of them and arrested. So they told him, because I just seen a thing on the internet where it's talking about how much money he used to make compared to now, and that they basically financially ruined him, but he's still talking the same shit. And so the government's paying him. Yeah, no shit. And then when people were getting into fights with him and arguing with him, they were pulling their masks off and they were like going ape shit. Remember that? They were like pulling their jackets over their heads and turning and running away as soon as their mask got pulled down. It's a fucking joke. And what were those other douchebags, the other group that all wore the same clothes? There were a couple of them, weren't there? Besides
Proud
the
Boys?
Patriot Front. No, it wasn't just the Proud Boys. That shit turned into shit too. Because this idiot goes to their fucking thing and gets into a fight with Antifa, and then they charged him like he don't have enough sense to know that that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
And we could have went. And what'd we say?
Yeah. No.
Fuck that.
Something's gonna happen.
Something fucking bad's gonna happen, and it's gonna be blamed on us, because I already seen the writing on the wall. Antifa was the flavor of the month, and all these politicians and shit are all saying there's no such thing as Antifa. Well, who the fuck are you going to be fighting then? You know what I mean?
Right.
And everybody knew why everybody was going there. It was going there for a fucking fight, so it made no sense. None of it. And people started telling us that it was all a big setup. So then I figured fucking all this shit's going to be a setup. Just like January was. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
It's all a big setup.
Ruined it
The Proud
because
Boys
you're
end up
just
getting
going to
feds
do it
in 'em.
because you.
They're all fucking feds. There were more fucking feds at January the 7th in that building than were regular people in there. If you got 300 feds in a group of people, maybe 500, what's that tell you?
Right.
Come on. And then they started arresting everybody. And then it turned out all the Proud Boys were all FBI informers. It's just like that bitch here, that governor, worthless piece of shit. Fucking fat tranny bitch. What the fuck's her name? Witless? Fucking. She got pretended that the FBI kidnapped her, and it turns out everybody but two of them were FBI informants. What the fuck? That shit was bullshit.
You know that I wanted you to, but you have to want it yourself.
Do you want to do something else?
Sure.
What about putt-putt?
Like mini golf?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'd rather gouge my own eyes out than play mini golf with you. I think every woman probably secretly hates putt-putt. It's dumb. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that true?
He's fine.
Do you want to go get some ice cream or something?
Yeah, I can take you to get some ice cream.
That was funny. Then he had an interpreter too. And next he'll be an interpreter for the interpreter. Oh, the Ukrainians are starting to fight back when these people start grabbing them off the streets and pulling them in the military. So they flipped this van and started beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
One of the vans that pick them all up. They're like, fuck this shit.
Fuck that van.
Imagine being
That's a
in there
horrible
with
van.
I know. Can you imagine being in it? No, 1 minute you're on top of the world grabbing people and next flipping your back.
Did you hear what happened the other day?
What?
I'll tell you after this video.
God damn, man. It sucks being there. That's what these leftists are trying to do to ICE. You know that?
Right?
Gretchen Whitmer. It's Whitlet. It's more like Glenn. When are you gonna light it on fire? That's what I'm waiting for. I hear a lighter.
So here, I'm waiting for this stupid commercial on this thing, and I'm going to share it. Did you hear about the ambulance that got stolen in Novi?
Oh, and wasn't it a chick driving it?
No, a dude stole it, but there was a patient in the back of the damn thing, and he ended up wrecking it. Can you imagine being the patient in the back of that damn thing? Here you go.
Here, let me pull this down.
Let me pull this up 1 second.
Yeah, Mo's right. Instead of grabbing people on the street, they needed some recruitment marketing. There's no Ukraine without you, or something like that.
There you go. Yeah, he's right.
Or a fucking draft. I mean, just grab people off the street like it's the 1800s and you're going into UK Navy.
Turned into something.
Go ahead.
Watch this shit.
Police say they've never seen before. Time for us, Javed, for.
No, come on.
Loading screen.
It's grinding them.
I know why.
Why?
That's probably why.
For 7 News Detroit.
Yep,
a
same.
suspect hijacking an ambulance.
Oh, come on, internet. I only got 2 things that I'm showing right now.
It's tripping him out seeing you
With
as
an
a person.
EMT and a
He thought you
patient
were asleep all
inside.
the time.
We've obtained the dash
Yeah.
cam video that
I got it turned
started
off
from
right now.
this intersection of 10 Mile and Novi.
Have you seen anything like this before?
I have not. Not in my 34 years in law enforcement.
Breaking down the dash cam footage, Novi Police Chief Eric Zinser says it started Friday, October 24th, just after 3:15 p.m. Officers responded to a crash.
How many cars involved in this accident?
2.
Police tell me the at-fault driver is 33-year-old Chung Lin Lee. When officers arrived, Lee was
Chung
not
Lin
present
Lee?
at the scene, but
Yeah.
an ambulance was called for the other driver who had a leg injury. 3:21 p.m. the ambulance arrives and takes a position southbound on Novi. This angle shows the at-fault driver Lee back at the scene, checking out his vehicle and taking pictures of the crash site. 3 minutes later, he becomes the suspect.
Oh, there we go. It's gone.
Leaving the first responders and
He's
officers
gone.
stunned.
You see him dig up?
The chase begins with Lee driving the ambulance at over 70 miles per hour southbound Novi, while a paramedic treats a patient in the back.
I'm taking it easy legal,
See?
right?
There was a paramedic and a fucking patient in the back of that
mean,
damn
it's
The
a
thing.
guy who
miracle
hurt his leg
that
in
he
his
was able to
accident.
dodge
Look what he's driving
all the
through, bro.
construction vehicle.
Yeah,
Can you imagine being in the back of that bitch?
We would not allow a pursuit to continue like
feel
this.
so
Those are
bad.
typical
No idea
road
what the
crossings. They
intention
laid
of the
pipe through
suspect
that
was.
road.
The decision
Yeah, but could
was
you
to
imagine being
allow
in the back of
pursuit
that
to
ambulance with
continue.
him
Oh, yeah.
speeding through there doing 70 miles an hour?
Near 8 Mile and Beck, the ambulance
8
blows
Mile,
a
that's
rear
near your
tire,
house.
swerves
Yep.
around a gravel hauler,
It's right down the
and
street.
crashes into a
Oh,
third driver.
shit.
Lee jumps out of the ambulance, and a struggle ensues.
They are
Holy
trying to get him
shit.
into handcuffs, and he's very, very uncooperative. And at some point here, it's hard to see. He's already reached for the officer's handgun.
Yeah.
So he's delivering 2 knee strikes.
They're
as
kneeing the
trained,
fuck out of him.
to try to get him into handcuffs.
Yeah, they were.
Neither the officers or the suspect were injured during this whole thing.
The paramedic and patient were rescued just before the
ambulance is on
caught fire.
fire.
The 72-year-old driver in
blew
this
that
crash
fucking-
walked
You
away
made me
with
in
broken
there
ribs
trapped. You're
and a
strapped
shoulder
down on
injury.
that
This is
fucking
not
thing.
something that you see
Yep.
every day. This
It's
could have
on
been much, much
fire
worse.
and that
Meanwhile,
fucking.
Lee was charged this past Saturday with
Lee
7
La Lee.
felony counts, including carjacking and fleeing police.
The court is prepared to set bond in the amount of $5 million, cash surety, no 10%.
Now, Lee's housemate tells me off camera that he believes Lee suffers from mental health issues, and that's another reason why the police confiscated Lee's long guns over the weekend. Now Lee will be back in court November 3rd.
Busy.
Feroz Javed, 7
That's the
News
same
Detroit.
jail Ant went to. Too bad he wasn't there now. We could use
This
him.
is the moment you trained for.
Yeah.
This is the moment
All
you
right,
need,
let me-
Mathne.
I'll pull something else up. I'll see if I can find about Dearborn real quick.
Yeah, fuck that. Here, I'm gonna show this.
Well, it's official. Kash Patel's officially sold us all out and has joined the deep state. In a White House staff meeting yesterday, he completely lost his shit on Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi announced that she was going to do an investigation into any foreign involvement in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Kash lost his fucking mind, was screaming at everybody. People from inside the room that were there and saw it leaked it to all the press to say that Tulsi, our star of the Avengers, Tulsi Gabbard and RFK, they are the only ones doing what they said they would do. She was going to launch an investigation as the director of national intelligence into foreign countries' involvements in Charlie Kirk's assassination. And Kash Patel was screaming at her saying, "This is my FBI and I'll decide what gets investigated." Donald Trump, please, sir, remove Kash Patel immediately. Put in Ken Paxton or that Andrew Bailey that you brought up to be assistant director. Get somebody in there that is America first that we can trust, because Kash Patel can no longer be trusted. It is the biggest disappointment. I had high hopes
Those long
for him,
guns, Mo.
and he has been a disappointment on every fucking level. Kash Patel has to be removed as FBI director immediately, because America first, we're for the truth. We are for the truth. We want nothing but the truth. The guilty held accountable, all the facts laid out on the table, no redactions. Give us what we are owed, which is the truth. This is our money. This is our country. This is our republic. Kash Patel, go fuck yourself, you compromised piece of shit. To the rest of you, good luck. Long live the republic.
Candace was right too about that French fucking president's wife. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, the government just announced that she was a dude. Macron's wife is a dude. So all that shit, she's right about a lot of her shit. People can talk all the shit they want about her. Now she's saying that Charlie Kirk's fucking people were all involved in that hit. And it's looking weirder and weirder, especially with all that shit coming out about that Dan guy.
Right.
And all the rest of them. They're all a bunch of fucking weirdos.
I got one that Asmongold covered that I missed today because I was out running fucking errands and shit. Well, actually, he did it probably yesterday, but it was the deadliest gang raid ever just happened.
Oh, yeah. That's in Brazil.
Yeah. There's like 130 something people dead.
Yeah, well, and 4 cops, and it's now they got all these women there crying and trying to. I don't need to see that propaganda bullshit, truthfully. So Yosemite Park, since there aren't no park staffers, everybody's gone. Base jumpers are going nuts now in all the state parks.
Never seen that before.
It's an unusual sight because base jumping in national parks is illegal. Charles Winstead captured this video while climbing Yosemite's 3,000-foot high El Capitan, and it's just some of the unlawful behavior he's seen here recently.
Just some.
Car camping, base jumping, drone activities. From what I hear, people are hiking Half Dome without permits.
Even with the federal government shut down, national parks are still wide open, but most of the staff is furloughed, which may embolden thrill seekers.
Wow.
Right in the middle of the meadow. We started seeing people base jumping and not the typical crack of dawn, do it quick and then run away, but middle of the day.
Who is this
and
guy,
just walking
Nancy?
off without any concerns.
Are you the
Here
teacher?
at El Capitan, climbers worry about the danger of drones and base jumpers above them.
I've definitely been climbing and had base jumpers like fly past me.
What's that like?
It's scary. It's like really loud, like incredibly loud.
Robbie Brown didn't see any base jumpers
Oh,
this trip, but
there
he
you
did
go.
see emergency services.
They did a rescue the other day. There were some people who got hurt, which is fairly regular.
So those sorts of activities are still going on.
Oh yeah, like people are still rock climbing and having a great season.
The warm fall weather and no admission fees are attracting plenty of visitors, including Yosemite regular Tom Evans, who's been photographing climbers here for decades.
There's nobody manning the gates, so
people come in all the time now since it's free. The employees that they need to run this, they've all been sent away.
The National Park Service told CBS News rangers are still patrolling high-use areas, but their priority is keeping everyone safe and
How about we leave it
protecting
like
the
that?
environment.
You know that?
And now hoping all visitors will be on their best behavior. Carter Evans, CBS News, Yosemite National Park.
Hey, without their thumb up our ass, yeah, it's how it should be.
This one visiting when I was a kid.
Here's Cash right here.
We are investigating the recent Charlie Kirk shooting. We are following every lead except the ones my beautiful Israeli wife won't let me. She's actually so smart and found this bullet in the woods. It had a note on it that read, "It definitely was not Israel."
We're all pretty sure it was Israel, actually.
It couldn't have been Israel. Netanyahu tweeted 35 times in 48 hours assuring us of that.
If Bibi didn't do it, then who did?
We've determined it was actually a transgender, which is absolutely not a Talmudic belief, so don't even think about Googling that.
Is it true that you shit in the streets?
Of course I do. Next question.
Were you able to search the suspect's phone yet?
Really hard because it's an 8-digit passcode and not 6, something we Indians have never customer serviced.
Jeet, the chat logs you put out seem extremely fake.
No, they're as fake as Canadian Indian college degrees. My wife definitely didn't help me write them with ChatGPT.
Is it true the Jewish man screaming to cause a distraction had child on his phone?
That sick person is facing the full hammer of the law and getting a free plane trip to Israel.
Pretty sure you're scamming all of us.
I have one last message to Charlie. I'll see you in Pupala, brother. We are in
And Poopala. Where the fuck did he even say that Valhalla shit for? You know, I don't even get that. You got to die in battle to go to Valhalla. You know that, right?
Or a death of honor.
Or death of honor. And I don't see that bug-eyed fucking rat, packy rat doing it. Do you?
No.
So what the fuck you gonna do, nigga? Fuck you gonna do, bitch? Do that shit, nigga. Do that shit. Do that shit, perra. Fuck them, nigga. Do that shit. Fucking do that shit, bitch. Do that shit, bitch. Fucking do that shit, nigga.
Oh.
Fuck. I told you to get the fuck out of my face, did I not?
Fuck, nigga.
Yeah, get out of my face. Fuck. Shut the fuck out, you bitch. No! I told you to get out of my face. Fucking bitch! Rub it in and make it worse.
They're not so tough now, are they? What's this guy in a
That's
wheelchair?
fucked up.
The guy in a wheelchair comes wheeling up like he's gonna do something.
So what the fuck you gonna do, nigga? Fuck you gonna do, bitch?
Yeah, they shut you up pretty quick.
Bear spray, pepper spray.
Yeah, I used to give that shit to my girlfriends in military shit. Great big black cans. Remember them, Mossy?
Yeah.
What's this? What's this? There's MAGA in the air. What's this? The winning's everywhere. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. They love Trump. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? What's this? A nation proud and true. What's this? They bleed red, white, and blue. What's this? The border is secure and safe. I'm smiling. Everybody seems so happy. Have I possibly gone wacky? What's this? What's this? There's freedom on the streets and no more violence in the night. And everyone speaks boldly. What a liberating sight! Tradition carries on with every passing year. And faith that lights the way will guide us through our doubts and fears. I see a land of liberty. And yes, I've never felt so good before. This empty place inside of me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh I want it, oh I want it for my own. I've got to know what is this place that I have found. What is this? MAGA Town? Yes!
They'll never wake up, though. That's the only bad part.
Yep.
This is for you, Mossy. Check this shit out. New age dipshit.
Fuck that.
Why isn't disgracing natives like that using one of our drums?
Could you imagine that? The spirit in that drum is probably fucking vomiting right now. It's going, ah!
Why are you lighting this man on fire?
Right on. This is a classic right here.
You said you slap me, didn't you, white boy? Come on, white boy. Come slap me, white boy. Come on. You white boys screaming niggas, stay slap me. Slap me, stand up in. You white boys screaming niggas, stay slap me. Slap me. Slap me. Slap me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Slap me. Slap me. Slap me. Motherfucker, you say scream out.
See that?
He's fucking him up too.
Yeah, one more.
The big dude thought he was a badass. Go lift some more weights in the gym, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Brains over brawn.
So while Hollywood is replacing gingers with black dudes, that ginger is taking the role of a black dude in real life.
Yep. Exactly, Mo.
You know what it is? Is he was the white dude with the black people. And that guy said something about him saying the N-word, the magical nigger word. If you say it, then that gives white people. Didn't you hear what he was saying to him? And then his black
I
friends
could
were the
barely
ones-
hear what that dude was saying.
I'll tell you
Except for
what.
Smack me.
If you see the guy that's the white dude that's hanging around with the black people or any other culture, and they're that one single guy, don't fuck with them, because can you imagine what they've got to put up with to be there? You know what I mean? They will fucking kill you.
Hey, bye, babe.
Hi. Have a good day. See you later. Hey, where are you? I'm good. You just left. Are you home?
Yeah, I'm right on the corner, right here.
Yeah, you're probably passing, like pulling into the driveway, you know?
Yeah.
So, oh, okay. Did you see him?
No.
Oh my gosh, I was like trying to get him out of here for so long. I was like, have you got everything for work? Oh my gosh, Lenny, you gotta go, right? You got a meeting. And he was just like, kept forgetting his keys and his wallet, and it was like, oh my gosh, and then he lost his phone.
Patrick.
And I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna tell me you're gonna leave out. Yeah.
It's your underwear.
I'm excited and just saving the nights for you, baby. You are? Oh my gosh, I miss you so much. This is gonna be so fun. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, wait, give me a second, give me a sec. Over there, 1 second, hold on. I'm shaving my legs.
What the fuck?
I think I would have picked a better place to hide than under the fucking kitchen table.
At that point, it didn't even matter anymore. This guy's all excited.
Food stamps gone. Section 8 gone. All your SNAP and EBT benefits gone. Now you got to go back to Tyrone. Woo! I think this is great. We have just single-handedly saved the black family. Why? Because Tasha can't run out on Tyrone anytime she get mad and think the government going to take care of her. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think that the kids going to eat. Tasha can't leave Tyrone and think she going to get a free rent. Tasha can't depend on the government because years ago, black women turned their back on black men for government assistance, for food stamps, for Section 8, for welfare, for WIC, for all the things that black men bring into their household. They said, no, we don't need that. I'll go file to the government and they'll give it to me. Trump said, hell no. Woo! Now you're going to have to start choosing better. Woo! Now women are going to have babies with men that actually want to have babies with them. Woo! Now women are going to have to vet their partners and not be able to just hit them up for a check every time they live off the government. Woo! This shit amazing. You're going to see more wives and less baby mamas. You're going to see more two-parent households because it's going to be a family unit because success is a team sport. You're going to see women go back to their men, go back to their child's father and try to work things out and not childishly run out to the next nigga. Why? Because Donald Trump and the government don't got your back no more. Because you can't go over there and get free food stamps and sell them bitches 40 for the 80. Because you don't have a $72 rent anymore. Because now you're going to have to figure it out. And the only person that's left is that black man that you walked out on years ago. And the price of pussy going down too. Donald Trump did it with this one, and I'm here for it.
And the
Queens,
price of
go back to
pussy's
your
going
kings and
down
work
too.
it out.
Do you hear
Baby
that?
mamas, go back to your baby daddies and become wives.
No more 40
It's time
for
for us
80.
to work
Everybody
together.
knows that.
This is actually amazing. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your household. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on your marriage. No longer will you be incentivized by quitting on that black man. You are no longer incentivized to leave. So baby, you either pay or stay. That ugly money. Interesting people to come on my podcast. I need some interesting people to come on my show. You got to
Oh fuck! It's gonna be hell for them. You know that?
Yep.
I went to the grocery store yesterday, man, and there was nobody in the motherfucker. It was empty. I was like, oh shit.
It's a ghost town in the grocery store.
Yeah. It was as bad as when they first announced they were coming after the illegals. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd everybody go?
Hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country.
No
we
shit.
move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. They have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just move here because we are looking to make more money. Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars?
Let me hold your hand when I say this. I don't give a damn if you make a penny a decade. After everything that you just said, the audacity of you to get on this app and talk down on our country and our people, the very country that you want to mooch off of, and then follow that up with a reason of why you think that we need to have compassion for you. That's not the way it works. It is not the job of our government to fix what your government failed at. And by the way, a little less worse just means better. And you do know that there's a bunch of other countries that you could choose to go to, right? No, but it's always us that you guys want to mooch off of. And then you want to come here and act entitled and have the nerve to talk down on our country and our people. Go somewhere else or go take it up with your country that failed you.
Yeah, don't tell us about your bullshit.
Hey, fucking men.
Yep. Same here, Mossy.
That's going to be a subject too. I got raised by Gnostic hippies, and I guess that they hid the end of that prayer, the Lord's Prayer, because Amen is "and it shall be sealed in heaven," and you know what I mean. It's like an ending, an end statement.
Yeah.
And I guess that it used to be a circuit, and it would start with "Our Father in heaven, give us our daily bread." So it started spiritually and went physically, and then lead us not into temptation. And then at the end,
Yeah.
you don't have to repeat it, Grim. At the
Yeah, I
end,
know.
instead of saying amen, it would go, you who, whose life breath is within all of us, all living things, and the spark within us that sees itself, that you see within us as yourself. So it's like these Gnostics would sit in caves and just breathe all day long, because they said every time you breathe in and out, you take out the part of you and you let the religious take over more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like destroying your ego, like we did in martial arts.
Right.
But amen is like an ending, and that is left it open. And then the way that, like, I was taught later on from other religions, because my parents pretty much left it wide open. We can go to any religion we wanted. Every religion hated the Gnostics. You know that? And they said they were evil and all their sayings were bullshit. And then when they found a Dead Sea Scrolls, fucking, that changed everything, because they were hiding all their shit because they were going to get killed by the governments, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't trust any of these pricks. It's like I used to say, man, when I was a preacher, I'd say, you know, truthfully, there was this huge ship and it crashed and broke up in all these little pieces, and everybody's holding up this piece of the ship, truth, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And they're saying, this is the whole truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I'm going to hold on to this piece and fuck all your other pieces that you people are all holding on to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they don't even realize they all go together.
I'll be right back.
It's fucking stupid.
Smoke a cigarette and blow my nose.
Well, thanks for sharing.
And America,
Next
I
time, just
asked
do it on
President
screen.
Donald J. Trump to ban Sharia law in America, in Puerto Rico, and across all U.S. territories.
You don't like our laws? Get the fuck out of America!
Assimilate or leave. This is not hate. What we say is with truth and love. We will not be silent. You will not use the Constitution against us. You will not use your religion against us. Practice your religion, but it's not going to supersede America, the Constitution, and the people that we are. We love the melting pot. This is America, and it's going to stay that way. If you can't assimilate, you got to go. That's it. You got to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
No communismo! No to communismo! No to communismo!
No communists! No communists! We want the police! We need you guys! We need the police! No communists! We need the police!
America! 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 USA! USA! America! President Donald J. Trump, I asked President Donald J. Trump to revoke the citizenship of Zohran Mamdani and his father, Mahmoud Mamdani. Have them removed from America as soon as possible. Thank you. God bless New York and God bless America.
Yeah, they're the minority though. There, even Jews are there saying they're going to vote for Mamdani. Can you believe that shit?
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Don't care because I'm Amazon.
This is nasty. They doorbell just let out a fart on the jump. I'm sitting. Hey.
Oh fuck!
Oh, shit!
Damn, young boy, you all right?
Damn! Ah!
You been drinking on the job, yo?
I got your box!
I got your box!
Damn! Hello? You order Chinese food? Oh, we got a lot of food here. It's cold outside. Oh, you fat. You got egg roll, you got dumplings, spare ribs, you got everything.
Got some fried lice too?
Yeah, fried lice. This is some funny shit.
I'm going to start this off by saying that I do not care what political side that you stand on. This is the funniest administration that has ever came about in the United States history. Do you understand me? And I love a good giggle. First of all, Hillary Clinton gets online, puts in her 2 cents about the ballroom, and then Trump gets online and just reminds the entire world that your husband got his hoo-ha sucked in the Oval Office. It was a simple, hey, Hillary, you're worried about the wrong balls, okay? I never thought I'd live in a lifetime where the president is the best troll. Oh my gosh. And whoever is running their damn TikTok account, give them a raise right now. They are 50 raises behind. I want them to have a raise every single time that they post a TikTok because that is the funniest mother that I've ever seen in my... I love Trump. I love the administration. I love the I do not give a I'm not going to coddle your feelings anymore because we spent the last 4 years worried about what everyone else thought. Not me, but everyone just had their feelings stuck up their hoo-ha, and Trump is like, I'm going to grab it. I don't care. I hope y'all got that because that was a really funny joke. Anyways, cheers.
Well, you know what I say? Just let fucking New York fall. Let it fucking go to hell, and then we're gonna just come in and clean it up like we always do. So the Supreme Court just told Trump he can deport illegals even faster now.
Now we have a Fox News alert. The Supreme Court just cleared the way for Trump to deport illegals even faster. The High Court ruled that Trump can use the Alien Enemies Act to send Venezuelan gangbangers to a mega prison in El Salvador. This is a huge ruling in Trump's favor and a major win for the country. after, as you know, D.C. Judge James Boasberg ordered a
Whose
stop
daughter is
to the
working for
deportation.
George Soros. This guy's nothing but a criminal piece of shit. They're all fuckheads. Can't trust any of them. Now, this is the only way you should be using AI, because I believe now firmly.
Is this the kit car? Yes, this is the kit car.
Yeah.
This dude made this himself. It's pretty badass.
Hey, Kit, could you activate surveillance mode?
Understood. Engaging surveillance protocols now.
All right, folks, so this is just a little thing that I've been working on now called surveillance mode. It's an update for Kit to allow him to be a little bit more autonomous. So typically when you talk to him, you are the one engaging him and then he responds. But now, with surveillance mode active, Kit is going to actively start looking through the cameras around the car. So if I come over here, I'm now in view of him, and sometimes it'll take a few seconds because I have it set to give time for you to leave the car, essentially. So once he starts actually doing it here.
Levi. Levi, my creator, you in the t-shirt and bracelet, still fiddling with that phone? Honestly, the things you humans get excited about are quite perplexing.
Yeah, we definitely get excited, but let me tell you what, we get very excited about you because this is a lot of fun, man.
Levi, still fiddling with that phone, are we? Honestly, the fixation humans have with these rectangular trinkets is quite baffling. My optical sensors detect your presence outside the driver's window, as well as the peculiar.
That's gonna end car thieves, you know that?
Engrossed with.
Yeah.
It's a far cry.
Have you seen the ones with him when he's driving it around and shit?
Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Yeah, absolutely. Your surveillance mode is pretty awesome. So would you please turn off surveillance mode?
Of course.
And there you go. So you can see the little indicator down there for surveillance mode. So Kit is definitely pretty fun here. This is for car shows and for leaving your car in the parking lot, things like that. With surveillance mode, Kit can be a little bit more autonomous than just talking to him and having him respond to you.
Well, they got that on
lots and lots of fun
Teslas, but they
stuff here in
don't
the works.
They don't do shit though. Mo's right. They need to fucking stop this fucking. Where the fuck does a judge get power over the fucking president? That shit don't even make sense.
Same.
You gotta start firing them all, locking them the fuck up. Oh, this is great. Watch this. This happened in Texas.
Texas man is fighting for his life in the hospital after he stole a package off of a woman's front porch, only to go back to his car, open it up, and see that it was full of black widow spiders. This woman was tired of this man coming by and stealing all of her packages before she could get home from work, so she made a little package that was just for him. When he popped that package open in his car, a bunch of spiders came flying out and they bit him all over his face, and then he started swelling up and getting nauseous, so he had to go to the ER, and then he called the police and would like to file assault charges against her for setting up that booby trap. So the police contact the woman and they're like, did you put a decoy package full of black widow spiders out on your front porch? And she's like, oh no, those black widows are my pets. Were you able to find them? I saw that they were missing and I just have them in a box because they like to play in there while I'm at work. And the police were like, oh, this guy, he stole the box and then they bit his face and he whacked a couple of them, so they're no longer with us. And the woman's like, he killed my pets. That's completely unwarranted. I'd like to file charges against him for that.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. Have you seen those glitter bombs too?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Here you go. I got some that. Let me see. Let me find this. I'll keep going.
The left is so funny. Workers who don't work, students who don't study, educators who don't educate, and politicians who cannot lead, so they buy votes instead. But somehow they figured it out. They create dependence and call it compassion. They create victims and call it justice. Create laziness and call it equality. And a bunch of dumb people fall for that. Yesterday I made a video about how crazy it is that more than 40 million people here in America are relying on food stamps to get their basic groceries. And then as I did more research, I found out that in Brazil, my home country, we have more than 94 million people receiving some sort of benefit from the government. That's almost half of the country. And this scares me, really, because I know how things work in Brazil, and I know votes are completely bought. These people are going to vote for the ones who keep their checks coming in. And I feel like the same thing is happening now here in America.
Not
Now, I'm
anymore.
going to say something that is controversial, but shouldn't be. I don't think these people should vote. Honestly, how can you vote freely when you're being bought? Welfare was supposed to be temporary help, but it's become a lifestyle. Worse than that, it's become a political strategy. And that is not compassion. That's control disguised as kindness.
Mm. Yeah, and they did this all too. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
They shut the government down. They can say all they want. It's all on them.
Ready. Go, go, go. Hold the line. Pumping. Coming. Hold the line. Yeah. The produce aisle's gone. I need backup now.
Reaches overlap with the... They're coming out. What in the world? Dispatch, we got zombie chimps running with TVs and chicken. I repeat, zombie chimps.
Someone stop them.
Ready.
You got that ready?
Go, go. Hold the line.
Yeah, I got him ready.
All right.
All right, got a couple things.
Engine oil level, transmission fluid, and all the other fluids are looking good. No issues there. As for the battery voltage, it's rocking a healthy 12.4 volts, like a champ. And all my scans and sensors are performing perfectly. But there is one thing that caught my attention. That rear left tire. It's so flat, it looks like it needs a hug from an air compressor before we hit the road.
Is it real or are you joking? I don't think we have issue with the rear tire. Are you sure?
Absolutely, I double-checked, and it appears the rear left tire is indeed flat. No joke, no pranks, just a plain old flat tire. Engine oil.
This is one where he's actually driving.
Hey, Kit, it's a beautiful day today for a drive, isn't it? What's the weather looking like?
Well, Levi, I can see you. It is October 18th, 2025, about 2 in the afternoon here in DeBerry, Florida. My systems indicate 77 degrees Fahrenheit and overcast skies. A perfect day, if I may say so, for a high-speed pursuit.
I don't know about a high-speed pursuit. Why don't you pick a song and we'll listen to that as we get going here.
I am ready, Levi. I will now play Theme from the Dukes of Hazzard. Do you have any other requests?
Right.
I am always happy to help.
I guess.
Though I have to say, the music from Knight Rider is far superior.
Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. They told you never saw the trouble with alone since the day they was born. Straight in the curve. Yeah.
Hey, Kit, it's a beautiful day today for a drive, isn't it? What's the weather?
Here you go.
Thought I'd never see the day that a mullet was cool. They call me white trash, redneck vocational school. Some say I'm an idiot, some say savant, but you can kiss my ass because I do what I want. When there is a heavy load that you need to haul, you like the steel on my toes and the slack in my jaw. Yeah, yeah. Woo! Oh, redneck. I'm a bad motherfucker coming from the Midwest. Kept my whole family warm with the hair from my chest. I got a back so broad, it's a country mile wide. Damn the whole Mississippi from the east to west side. Got a real nice mama, but a bitch ex-wife. I got a 10-inch dick if you measure it twice. Yeah, oh redneck. Woo, oh redneck. I'm a I never see the
Here you go. This one's great.
Is that a mortar?
Yeah.
Fuck.
This is fucking great.
Whoa!
Drop it! Don't you dare! Give me. Hey!
Fucking cat.
Oh shit! I saw that one today. I was like, man, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, that cat's
cat.
paws have been gone.
And just so you know, funeral home recovers 300 plus piles of human remains outside of Las Vegas.
Yeah. What stays in Vegas stays in Vegas. Don't go out to the desert.
This was on October 30th at 11 a.m. They posted this. So 300 piles.
Yeah, not 300 people. 300
No.
piles. That means they were like, yeah, here's the spot. You go to the one pile and you turn left. Then that's our pile. Don't dump it on their pile.
Yeah,
Make
that's
sure
our
you
pile
leave-
there.
Dump it on our pile.
Were they letting them ferment or some shit? You gonna use them for fertilizer? Like,
They
what
ran out of
the
room,
fuck?
obviously. Hey, this is our valley, and we'll just start
Fucking
stacking them up over
crazy.
here. They're lazy. What the fuck do you expect?
Yeah, this is Halloween in Australia.
I already don't like it. You see his ears? He's like, what the fuck is this? Kick you down, bitch.
Oh shit!
What do they do to candy bowls that are left out?
I don't know.
Fucking kangaroos.
It's World of Warcraft bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that. You heard about that, didn't you?
What?
Dungeons and Dragons got canceled by that fucking stupid studio. No more Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, good. Stick with your,
DDO? You talking about
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons Online?
the whole fucking thing's done.
Oh, you're talking about New World.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. New World's done. I don't play New World. I tried it when it first came out and I didn't like it, so I just stopped playing it.
Well, while you're
I play
looking,
World of Warcraft. I play Poe.
Try that again?
Epoch.
We're here because of the comments you made online about the Jewish community. Are you
So what?
No, I'm saying, are you
I have a freedom of speech, dude.
Yeah, no, we get that. We get that.
We gotta make sure that you're not. Do you have a warrant?
No.
No, that's why we're here. Yeah, you see that sign? Yeah. So that says no soliciting. What you're doing is basically soliciting. You understand that, right? Yeah. It means you're not welcomed here.
Oh, get the fuck out of my driveway!
Okay. Bye.
Get off my grass,
Stay off the
bitch!
lawn, please.
Get off my lawn.
I'm surprised they haven't come to my house with some of the shit I've posted on
They can
Facebook.
fuck themselves. They know better. Fucking
I
come and
haven't
try
said
to
anything
bully
about
me.
any harm to anybody or anything, but I
That's
do
what they're
speak
doing,
my
guys. You
mind.
make comments about the Jews online, they'll fucking
Yeah,
show
it's
up at your door.
Texas.
This is what they do. This is freedom of speech. This is how much control Israel has over our country.
Yeah, they're gonna make it a law that you can't fucking say shit about them. They can go fuck themselves.
Look
They'll
at this
never-
response. For exercising my freedom of speech online. Wow. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Can't wait to do some auditing of you boys. Bye.
Did you hear that? He's an auditor. You done fucked up. Got a little something, something up yours,
Look at that.
bitch.
Sign says no soliciting. What do they think they're fucking doing? They got no warrant.
Do they have to
Sign
have
that
a
says no
warrant?
soliciting does not give you a right to my curtilage. Bye-bye. Freedom of speech.
He was using too many big words for them. What a douchebag move. These motherfuckers. First they trying to wreck us with fucking opiates and fucking
That's what it
porn.
seems like. It seems like
Because we say fuck that, then they're gonna fucking try to bully us. They can go fuck themselves.
Because that's what it seems like. It seems like racist equals white. Because no black man can be racist to me. If I criticize a Jew, I'm an anti-Semite. If I criticize an Islamic, I'm an Islamophobe. What are you if you criticize me? What are you if you try and replace me? What are you if you try and tell me I'm wrong for wanting to protect my children? Apparently, you're a perfectly reasonable person, but I'm a racist for wanting to protect my future. No, bullshit. I don't accept the 14 words as a thing. I think it's ridiculous that anyone could even say that they own this concept, as every human thinks this thing. Black people go on and on and on about black. Asians, like Indians, will tell you that India is the best at this. This is Indian, that's Indian, everything's brilliant that is Indian. Good for you. You love your people. I'm glad for you. I love mine. But don't call me on a racist just because you don't like the word white. If you don't like the word white, maybe you shouldn't live in a white country.
Yeah.
Like, really, if you don't like white people, go away. White people live here. I'm really sick of it. I'll be honest, I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of us being exceptionalized. This is happening every Western country. What we used to call Christendom is under attack by its own people, by its own elite. And we're supposed to just sit here and be arrested for having an opinion.
Go fuck yourselves.
No, I'm not a racist because I'm white. I'm a racist because I'm a human. Every fucking human is racist. It's normal to love your own people more than you love other people. It's normal. The creation of the word racist doesn't suddenly make me an evil person. It's a concept. It's not even a real thing. It's called in-group bias and out-group bias. It's genetics.
Yep.
It's frustrating, to be honest, that these questions even exist.
I know you've seen the classic Muhammad Ali where he says that birds want to be with birds and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like these retards don't realize, forced integration, and they're not integrating in shit. It's like those one people were saying, this is a melting pot. You come here to fucking melt it. You don't make your own section. And like them motherfuckers from Black Hawk Down are saying up there in Minnesota, this is ours now. Go fuck yourselves. You ain't going to last. And once you fuck it all up, we're going to clean you out like the trash you are. Just like I said, fucking let New York, let California, let it all go to hell. Quit paying for their shit. We don't owe them fuck. Then once they fuck it all up, we just got to kick them all the fuck out and clean it out. And it's back to ours again. But paying this bullshit game they want to play is retarded. Fuck these retards.
Question. What does it feel like to be white?
Feels like I'm constantly being judged by the color of my skin, being told that I have it easy because I'm white. We don't get our own channel. We don't get our own history month. If I say I'm proud to be white, that's a fucking issue. We're constantly blamed for something that we had no fucking part of hundreds of years ago. Like, white people don't get shit. We get shit on, but we don't get shit. Yet we're constantly told just how fucking privileged we are. So let's just fucking, stop all these games. You were never a slave, and I was never a slave owner. We go out every day and we bust our fucking asses because nothing is handed to us. And there will be nothing handed to us. My understanding of it was if you ever judge somebody by the color of their skin, that's racist. So why is it okay for me to be judged by mine and be constantly told that I have it fucking easy? We're out here on the grind making fucking ends meet because again, we get nothing special. So you get your own channel, you get your own history month, you get your own special programs to get you into college, you get your own little special programs to be hired first at a company. We don't get that. So now I need to get back in here and get to work because ain't no fucking program gonna pay my rent.
I don't think if you're here, Mossy, but did you know that we're only 1% now?
No, that don't surprise me.
Well, when I was a kid, we showed this. Fuck. When I was a kid, Native Americans were 10%. Now we're only 1%.
What does it feel like to be white?
What the fuck's that tell you?
Well, I'm not 100% native, but yeah.
Yeah, they used to count us to say, you know what they used to tell me when I was a kid? That because of breeds like, sorry. Because of breeds like me and you, that there were more Native Americans now than there were before there was contact. You know that? That was a bullshit they tried to put down. Now, counting us, we're only 1%. That's why they're fucking on my doctor's papers.
I'm a fucking American mutt.
It's on my doctor's
Same here,
papers.
Mossy.
It used to say Native American on my medical papers. Now,
Can they say
there's
Pacific Islander?
yeah, because there's no more Native American fucking thing for it anymore. And I go fuck yourself. I go, I'm 75%. I go, how the fuck can you even tell me that? And you know what they said? Okay, we'll make you Hawaiian. I go, oh, you're upgrading me? Fuck. This shit's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
This right here will teach you exactly how bullshit it all is. This is Tupac, that bullshit fucking tough guy. This is right before he did his gangster movie that made him into the tough guy he supposedly was. Shows you how stupid people are.
I mean, I've been saying this. I said it a long time ago when people try to attack me. But now you think about everybody who speaks about Tupac. There's a dichotomy. There's two guys going on. All you got to do, please play the 17-year-old Tupac, the interview. That's who he was.
Yeah.
He was this innocent, almost, dare I say, somewhat effeminate type of dude,
was a
right?
faggot.
Like when you really look at that interview,
He had a
he was
tank
a
full
very
of sugar.
soft person. That's who he was.
I stand by my statement that gangster rap was intentionally encouraged, and then they found some people that were just straight up actors to play this role of a gangster. And one of those people is obviously Tupac. So let's just watch this footage. You may forget this. Tupac was an actor, and I'm pretty sure he was not a heterosexual actor either on the basis of this clip. Take a listen.
I'm most like my mom because I'm arrogant, totally arrogant. I agree. I have to say, like at work, I can't hold a job. I just quit my job today, actually, because I wanted to come and do this, and they wouldn't let me. And I felt like it was important, and it was more important than serving pizza, and we had enough people, so I felt like since I'm an actor, they should understand. They should have let me do it, but they didn't. And then I had a cold.
You ain't shitting,
So they
Mo.
were making me work in a
We can
freezer.
cover that shit too.
And I'm really not one to be disrespected, and I felt like that was
They were a bunch of
disrespectful because I
faggots
asked to go
too.
So I quit, and he told me I couldn't quit, and that even made me hyper. I'm arrogant, so when he told me I couldn't quit,
Well, I heard
and
that
all these
list.
customers, I chose that time to jump on a soapbox, grab my leather jacket, light a cigarette in front of him, smoke, and leave in the middle of a rush. So that was natural high. That's arrogance at the top. That's I think I'm most like my mother, and she likes it. She'll see it in me and know it. And we clash a lot because I'm arrogant, she's arrogant, and you should see us when we get in our little attitude moves.
2 years later, he plays Bishop. And that character that he created with Bishop influenced millions of people. And he stayed in that character.
Wanna be a gangster. Yo, Bishop! What you want? Take whatever you want. You've been saying that you say you can bust my ass.
Because I literally would see him flip-flop from one character to the other because we would hang out, we'd play pool, and famously people
They all
would say,
wore glitter,
your
too,
friend looks
Mo.
like Tupac.
Look at
And
their
they didn't think
fucking
that could be
early
him
pictures of
because
them.
he was more
NWA.
like that
They were gay as
17-year-old guy.
Joe, this is Tupac. What you watching the big picture, man?
Kick some lyrics and end it with you're watching Yo MTV Raps.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You better do that.
Now I clown around when I
You
hang
ain't
around with
shitting.
the underground.
Before
Girls
he was
with the brown
Tupac,
thing
he was
down
two
when I
lips
come
around
gas
God.
me when they pass me. They used to smack people. Now they go to school on MTV Raps.
You know what this makes me wonder? What's up with fucking Prince's kid Prince, whatever the fuck, Prince fucking dipshit land, his wife being in love with him, right? He's my true love. Fucking bullshit, right?
Yeah, Neverland Ranch.
No, that fucking dipshit who slapped fucking that comedian. He said, keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Oh, Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith's wife's running around saying this was her true love. This motherfucker never banged no chicks. You know he went to jail because his friends ass raped a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went to jail because he was there, like Sinatra watching a whatchamacallit getting kicked out, an orgy. Yeah, Will Smith. How the fuck does Will Smith's wife fucking make this make sense? You know that?
Yeah.
Bitch is nuts.
But when you're a young kid, that impressionable, and you get all of this accolades for being that character, even gangsters, look up to you and give you that's a fantasy for a young kid like that. You could just look at that and go, wait a minute, the Tupac that you've seen, his biography is a guy who grew up tough his whole life. That's not what he was.
No, you just seen that.
That's not what he was.
He grew up poor his whole life.
Yeah, but you would think he grew up in the hood his whole life.
No,
and you know good and damn well that wasn't a scenario.
Yeah, no,
because
he hopped around different cities, from Baltimore to Marin,
after that
New
interview,
York.
When he's 17,
yeah,
he's a background dancer for Digital Underground,
right?
Gay,
and then he gets cast in Juice,
right?
So that it's fascinating when you just think about this imagery. It kind of connects with the Seagal thing. There's an image that somebody's presented. If you really pay attention, who are the real people? There's an imagery that most of our rappers presented early on that when you look at it later, and the Snoops and Dr. Dre's and Ice Cubes and all these people, you go, wait a minute, is that the gangster that influenced me to become a gangster? You know what I mean?
That the gangster that influenced me.
And they're all ran by Jews too, by the way.
Yeah, so I look at it and go, hey,
every fucking one of them.
Just kind of educate yourself and say, okay, there's imagery that gets paid great deals of money presenting themselves and influencing a whole generation of people to act other than what they are. So it's like, it's encouraging this kid from not picking up a book and picking up a gun.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's the truth.
Yeah, they're getting well paid to do that. You know that?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, they are. I've been muted for a minute. That's fucking funny. I'm high.
Will only wanted Jadakiss to see if Tupac left any surprises inside. Will supposedly knocked her up, but not once have detectives dusted that pussy for Fresh Prince. That's funny as fuck. Fucking, his whole shit just makes no sense. The more deeper you dig into it, you know that?
Right.
I mean, that guy's supposedly her love of her life. That guy don't know fuck about pussy. I'm like my mom. Okay, fag-a-lot. Yeah, all these Democrats threatening us too when they get in power. All that's going to make me do is tell everybody, if you vote Democrat, you're a fucking retard. You know that?
This is not legal. Senator Paul said it exactly right. To use our military for lethal strikes abroad requires, under the Constitution,
Where were you when Obama was
It's
killing American citizens out of this country, you retard? You piece of shit fuck. Where were you then? You look fake as fuck anyways. Who gives a fuck what you think?
not debatable, really. And the administration is saying, oh, but no, these are terrorists. Now, they're not terrorists. They may be drug runners. We don't know that for sure.
may be
But just
drug
because
runners.
you call somebody a terrorist, we call lots of people terrorists, doesn't mean that the military is authorized to go after them. And if no other reason, and look, I talked to an awful lot of people who, despite the fact that this is illegal, are comfortable with lethal action against purported, maybe cartel members. You know, where does it stop? Do we now start executing drug dealers on the corners of Brooklyn? Where does it stop? If all of a sudden the government, without telling
You know that if we can prove you're a traitor, the law says we're supposed to drag you out to the nearest street corner and hang you and leave you there till sundown, you fucking retard. Don't you fucking try to tell me what the law is, you stupid bitch. Because you know that when he's standing there in front of them fucking cameras on that property, he's allowed to say whatever the fuck he wants and it can't be charged for it. Did you know that?
No.
He's
While he's
legally
on
allowed
that
to lie
property?
to us. Yeah, while he's on that property in front of them fucking cameras, he's allowed to legally lie to us and tell us
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they want.
That's what
Did you know
cops
that?
do too. Cops are allowed to do it.
Yeah, I know that. People got to be aware of what the fuck's going on. These people don't give a fuck
anybody
about
anything
you.
can take this kind of lethal action just because they've decided that they've
No,
got
let's
the right
let
to
them
do
bring
so.
all these drugs into our country, you retard.
We do not care.
Nope.
I guess there was a double Halloween shooting in Detroit.
What, crime on crime, or was
look,
it?
if Lindsey
A
Graham
man was
and other
injured and
Republicans
another
want-
was killed in a double Halloween shooting in Detroit.
Was it at a party or what?
I don't know. It's Fox 2 News. It just popped
Yeah,
up
we'll
on
wait till
Facebook.
tomorrow. We'll know more by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy. I can't even look at his puke face.
Here's more of it. Let me see.
Man, NSA can clone my phone. I will give them my children's phone. I will give them the passwords to every one of my accounts. If it means that there's a likelihood that my family will be safer from a nefarious actor who's intent on hurting us.
It sounds like it was
growing
two
up, I
dudes
always
that
thought of
shot
the
each
CIA
other.
as this shadowy, secretive organization, shady people in shady places doing shady things. So, when did they become the world's biggest fans of podcasting? Forget all the secrecy, forget all that corny cloak and dagger nonsense. You know us, we're your friendly neighborhood Central Intelligence Agency, and we've got a lot to say. Now, from the content creator's perspective, I totally get it. You get to put CIA and spy and who knows what else in the title. Guaranteed clicks and engagement, right? The problem is no one should be listening to these people. As a matter of fact, I think it's incredibly important that we avoid listening to or interacting with the CIA, and I'm going to show exactly why I think that is. I'll begin with something that I think is pretty obvious to most people based on the comments on these podcasts, but it's worth repeating. There is no such thing as ex-CIA. This is not the day shift at Bob's convenience store that you just up and quit one day. The agency is incredibly selective about who they recruit for exactly this reason. They only want people with the right ideology to fully buy into the system and spend their lives serving it. You might not believe that they make these endless podcast appearances specifically to spread propaganda, but we do know that they are absolutely not free to talk about whatever they want, and we know that because of common sense, but also because they tell us.
That occurrence happened in about 2011.
I hate this guy so
and
much.
I'm trying to go through a process now to get that cleared by CIA. Up until about 9 months ago, CIA was giving me the thumbs up that I'd be able to talk about it. But then geopolitical tensions in the world changed, and CIA changed their mind along with that. So
Now, after gritting my teeth through many an hour of Central Intelligence podcasting, I can tell you that all these people fit into two basic types, and each of these has a very predictable list of talking points. You don't need to listen to anywhere near as much as I did to see the patterns and know what to expect, but I'm going to break each type down and show examples of the things they all say, and maybe even more importantly, how they say them. Of course, the full episodes of these clips are taken from, we link to the description, should you want to watch them for yourself in their entirety. Type 1 is what I call the old guard. They've either just retired after a full career and they're taking the security clearance they've somehow been allowed to retain into the private sector to do the same thing for way more money, or they've been retired for a while and they have a book coming out. I don't even feel the need to spend that much time on this type because they are, without exception, incredibly boring. They usually have one or two heavily redacted stories along the lines of, oh, one time I got a guy from an unnamed country to inform on this other guy, and the rest of the episode will be just answering the host's generic questions like, oh, what is training like? Or what is the selection process like? Any real questions will get a, I have no knowledge of that response, repeated to the point that it becomes comical.
That seems pretty dysfunctional to me.
Well, I don't get consulted on these sorts of issues.
No, but as an observer, like what?
So, part of...
Almost with that exception, the members of Congress who are the most vocal cheerleaders for the IC are the ones with the most to hide in their personal lives. And I feel like there's probably a connection. Does that make sense?
I never saw, heard, or even got a whiff of anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Trying to prevent certain people from getting jobs on the basis of their belief that those people will push for declassification. I think it's crazy.
For the people I knew when I was in the agency and the people I know who are still there, well, I mean, you get sort of, sometimes shifting standards on.
Tucker actually gets visibly annoyed during this interview, but I really don't know what else he expected. You're not going to get the truth out of a professional liar, and especially these old guard types have nothing to say other than the official line we've all heard 1,000 times before. If you do want to hear someone say, I have no knowledge of, and I don't believe the agency would ever blank,
him and,
over
Nick
and over,
Fuentes interview where him and Nick Fuentes just had their talk. Grim, did you see that?
Oh.
And they sat there and accused each other of being feds. I got Scotty, the car guy, talking about it. We'll play that tomorrow night. Then tomorrow we'll cover the fucking gypsy fucking bullshit, what he's doing with Patriot Front and all that.
Highly recommend any podcast with one of these legacy agents on it. Even from a strictly entertainment perspective, they make god-awful guests. Some of the most boring conversations I've ever forced myself to sit through. Luckily for my sanity, Type 2 is more interesting, and I say Type 2, but really, it's pretty much one guy. You definitely know him. You may or may not love him, Andrew Bustamante. Now, to call this man prolific doesn't begin to do him justice. He's inescapable. He's Ty Lopez in 2015.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini.
Go on YouTube and you will see him. Go on Spotify and you will hear him. Andrew is an agency poster boy for the digital age. Oh, you're used to feds looking like professional funeral goers? Well, here's one with a t-shirt and wild hair. Feds are well known for having about as much sense of humor as East German concrete, but our boy Andy has an outgoing personality. He's well-spoken, charismatic. Really, he's everything you don't expect.
And this dude keeps saying we're already in World War III. You got to get the fuck out of America. What the fuck is that all about? You know that?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I ain't running from shit, bitch. You better get the fuck out of America if you're such a coward cunt.
A Fed to be. He's perfect for the job. Until you actually look for yourself, it's impossible to comprehend just how many podcast appearances this guy has under his belt. I bet if you started one today, he'd spawn outside your door like a Mormon. Hi, my name is Andrew. Do you have a moment to podcast about our Lord and Savior, the Central Intelligence Agency? Now, the thing about laying down this many hours of interviews is that if there are certain talking points you always bring up, those patterns become very obvious rather quickly, and our favorite federal shampoo salesman definitely has some patterns. He loves to bring up how America is weak and everyone should leave. You'll hear him say words to that effect constantly. Sometimes he'll even put a date on it.
If we're no longer the top of the food chain,
that's all he constantly
then we
says.
lose that appeal. Because now all of a sudden you need to have a Chinese passport to have the ticket. So our plan is that if that's the direction that it goes, we're leaving the United States.
Goodbye.
There's no advantage to being an American inside the United States.
Scumbags, get the fuck out of here. We're going to have it so much better. You know that? Because everything's going to be here. Just these scumbags aren't going to be here anymore. The water's going to be here. The trees are going to be here. Everything's going to be here, but these fucking fuckheads. They can go fuck themselves. They can go to China and lick them balls there, and they can fuck each other and do all their sick shit there. Once they're the fuck out of here, we don't have to deal with this dumb shit anymore. And everybody's all bent out of shape about all these hot spots. Who gives a fuck? These people they're gonna destroy and do whatever the fuck they did in their old countries here because they're retards. They don't want to assimilate. They don't want to be like us. They don't want to learn how to be normal. They got IQs of fucking 75. How the fuck? It's just as bad as people who found the cities of Tartania and didn't even know what the fuck to do with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they busted them all down and pretended they were fucking fake, like they did in the World Fairs. I mean, how stupid can you be? Telling us those buildings were all made out of plaster of Paris. Don't you know that? They melted in the rain. That is some bullshit, man. Everything they tell us is bullshit. It's fucking a joke.
Can basically rebuild your identity somewhere else.
You should. He's a piece
So we would
of shit.
actually immigrate, most likely to Europe.
Are you going to leave America in 2030?
I'm going to try and leave America in 2027.
I read that somewhere. Why are you going to try and leave America in 2027?
If I was my 11-year-old son, when I turned 15 or 16 years old and I start to really care about something, I would like to be in a place where I can explore that thing.
Yeah, go,
I don't think
bitch.
that's going to be in the United States. I think that's going to be in Europe. I think that's going to be in the
Europe
Middle East.
looks
I think that's going to be in Latin America, where he will have all the advantages of the world. outside of the United States.
Why this is such a baked-in talking point for him, I have no idea, and I actually don't even want to speculate about it. I'll talk more about why that is later, but you'd have a hard time finding an episode where he doesn't say something along the lines of, Morocco weak, China strong, I'm leaving the country, and so should you. Something that works in the favor of Bustamante and the rest of the federal gang is that, for the most part, the questions that get asked on these podcasts are all softballs, right? They're easy layups that aren't going to make anyone sweat, and this goes back to what I said earlier about feds just generally being boring guests, because if you don't ask the hard questions, they don't have much of anything interesting to say. Again, Andrew is a cut above the rest, and this is why I call him the evolution of the forward-facing agency man, because he at least appears to be much more honest about why the CIA specifically targets and hires the people that they do. He's also much more willing to lightly criticize the agency in a way that doesn't really do their image any harm, but to the casual listener probably does a lot to sell the idea that he really is out.
It's fairly transparent. They tell you that you were recruited because you are a little fucked up. They tell you that you were recruited because of a certain psychological profile that makes it so that you pragmatically view things like secrets and lies. There's a few different terms. We call it moral flexibility. That's a big part of what I learned personally, was that secrets, how to keep secrets, that secrets are normal, how to lie without being caught. When you have moral flexibility, you take away good and bad. Everything just becomes a question of utility or productivity. If you need someone to do something and you can motivate them, then you should. But if you need someone to do something and you can't motivate them, that's a green light to manipulate them.
I actually struggled a bit to find any host that really pushed him on anything or asked questions that made him visibly uncomfortable. To my surprise, the exception was Lex Friedman.
I'm as alpha in everything I do as he gets.
Some people are going to say that this is fed-on-fed crime. Personally, I haven't gone down the Friedman hole. The only thing I know about him is that he wants to be seen as an alpha, and he appears to have the world's largest boner for Elon Musk. To his credit, he brought up Edward Snowden, which is honestly the first question any podcast host should ask a federal agent if they weren't by and large a bunch of clout-chasing pussies. This is a fascinating exchange because whether you believe Andrew is truly retired or, like me, you believe he's very much active, at the end of the day, he is a Fed, and there's only one opinion he can have on this. The thing is, he can't just say, fuck Snowden, because if the mask comes off too much, it blows up his whole persona of, hey man, I'm just a friendly, quirky dude with big hair who loves his family and loves America, and I just happened to be in the CIA for a while too. No big deal, man. Instead, he attacks Snowden's character and tries to downplay the importance of his actions, and in case you need a quick refresh on Edward Snowden or somehow aren't familiar with him, he's a former NSA contractor who in 2013 exposed the secret mass data collection and surveillance that they were perpetrating not just on Americans, but the world at large. Some of the high points of this expose are the PRISM program, which gave the NSA access to user data from Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook, basically all the big tech companies by way of secret agreements, X-Keyscore, which among many other things allowed them to read anyone's emails as long as they knew the email address, Britain's JTRIG group, which could use digital tools to change the results of online polls, inflate the view count of media they did like, and suppress media they didn't. Dishfire, which harvested hundreds of millions of text messages and stored them in easily searchable form, and that's still just barely scratching the surface. I think Snowden is easily the most important whistleblower in human history, at least for now. And as we listen to Bustamante's opinions on him, the most striking thing is how stupid he sounds. This is interesting because on basically any other topic, he comes across as very intelligent, but when it comes to mass surveillance, he sounds like a small child describing an imaginary utopia.
Some history with the NSA and Snowden. What's your opinion on the mass surveillance that is reported to have been conducted by the NSA?
This is a topic that I never get tired of talking about, but it's very rare that anyone ever really agrees with me. Just so you know.
Yeah, a topic you never get tired of talking about, but you look like you're sitting on scorpions, and that fake laugh would make Jimmy Fallon cringe.
Bulk collection of data that allows for an expedient identification of a threat to national security benefits all of us.
Oh, fuck you.
But people don't understand what they want Like, people don't understand what the value of their own privacy is.
Andrew already sprouted fairy wings and flew off into Narnia there. The observable reality is that mass data collection benefits only those who have access to that data. That's why they do it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but big governments and big corpos don't do anything for the common good. He also fired off the oh-so-predictable, "Oh, people don't know what they want." It's condescending, but also just false. I think most people would agree we want government organizations to stop listening to our private conversations and then telling us we're safer because of it. The thing I always return to is this. The federal government cannot effectively put mail in my mailbox without losing or destroying it. If they can't figure that out, how am I supposed to believe they can perfectly execute way more complicated tasks? There has never been more surveillance than there is now, and I have never in my life felt less safe than I do now. I'm willing to bet that most people feel the same.
First of all, the fact that people think they have personal privacy is laughable. You have no privacy. The cell phone that you carry in your pocket, you're giving permission to those apps constantly. You're giving commercial organizations, what you and I have already said are less tied to ethical responsibility. You're giving them permission to collect enormous amounts of private data from you all the time. And do you know what happens if AT&T or Verizon sees some nefarious activity on your account? They do nothing.
As far as that first part, I completely agree. The fact that people think they have any privacy is laughable. So, what's your point? We're already doing it without your consent, so just stop resisting and consent already?
Yeah, stop resisting.
Yeah, I'm not giving those apps permission. I'm being forced to do so because it's borderline impossible to function in modern society without a phone with certain apps on it. He also makes the claim that governments are somehow more ethical than corporations. Again, completely disconnected from reality. What matters is how much an individual or group of individuals is able to hold an organization accountable. It's much, much easier for me to hold, say, Verizon and Microsoft accountable for their bad behavior than CIA or NSA. I mean, what's the worst that's ever going to happen to them? They get called in front of the Senate or Congress, lie blatantly, and then go on their merry way.
So what I wanted to see is if you could give me a yes or no answer to the question, does the NSA collect any type of data at all on millions or hundreds of millions of Americans?
No, sir.
Lying bitch.
It does not.
You lying bitch.
Not wittingly.
Oh,
meanwhile, if I really wanted to, I could live without a cell phone. I am switching from Windows to Linux. I can opt out of these corporations, even if it's inconvenient. I cannot opt out of the CIA.
The general mass community really shouldn't have a say in what happens in the intelligence community. They really shouldn't.
This all goes back to what I said, what that colonel said about how these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the country they're in. Like he just said, we have no say over what they do or what they're about. These motherfuckers think they're independent of us, so let's make them independent of us. Let's defund them and get them the fuck on their way. You know, that all they are is president murdering fucking psychopathic motherfucking douchebags that don't do nothing but fucking try to tell us how we should be thinking. I don't need a motherfucker telling me how to think. You fucking douchebag. I can see you're a douchebag.
You have the opportunity to elect people to a position, and then you trust them. That's what a representative republic is. You vote the people in, you trust them to work on your behalf. They make decisions without running them by you. They make decisions that they believe are...
Yeah, but those decisions have consequences, and the only thing that we don't have control over is the federal government. We do have control over our local government. And you got to get involved in your local government. If not, this shit's going to continue. Nothing's going to change ever.
Are in the best interest of their constituency, and that's how our form of democracy works. We were safer. Now that we don't have that information, and now that there's this giant looming question of whether or not NSA is there to serve people or is collecting mass surveillance against all American people, that's not really a true, accurate representation of what they were ever doing.
I don't even know what to say to that. It's like he's reading from a Dr. Seuss book about how the government works. It is wild that he says the American people just shouldn't have a say in how the CIA and NSA operate. For one thing, well, a huge chunk of my annual income goes to fund them one way or the other, so yeah, I think I'm entitled to a say. Also, I think the main problem people have with these agencies is precisely that they operate with no oversight from or accountability to the people they claim to serve.
No, I lived in the UAE.
They don't serve us.
From 2019 to 2020.
This little bitch.
Now, when you get your national
as soon as
ID
I'm going to get
in the
up
Emirates,
here, this little faggot's planning on taking his whole family and jetting. You know that? That's his
Mhm.
opt-out. He ain't going to play here and fucking try to make shit better or work for a better future for our children. He's planning on jetting and running with the rest of his gutless crew. You know that?
Yep. Oh yeah.
They're worthless motherfuckers. Maybe who can't see that is stupid. These people don't serve us. They're leeches on our fucking souls. We pay them to fuck us. How the fuck does that make any sense? I've noticed this as a child. We pay people to fuck us over. Our society is retarded. I used to say that. How the fuck does that make any sense? Fuck this guy and everybody he represents. Hey, go fuck yourselves. I know you're listening. You're a piece of shit and everybody knows it. Go fuck yourself. You coward bitch.
You get a chip, and that chip connects you to everything. It connects you to cameras. It connects you to your license plate on your car, to your passport, to your credit card, everything. Everything is intertwined. Everything is interlinked. Every 50 to 100 meters, you cross a camera that reads your license plate, measures your speed, and if you're breaking the speed limit, it just immediately charges your credit card because it's all tied together. Totally
That's
surveillance.
Atlanta's like that.
Technology
I
was
used to get
invented
tickets
by
all
the
the time,
Israelis.
and I'm
When
like, what
I
the
was in
fuck?
Abu Dhabi and I was rear-ended at high speed by what
Listen
turned
to
out to
this
be
bullshit.
an Emirati official, a senior ranking official of one of the Emirates. It was caught on camera. His ID was registered. My ID was registered. Everything was tied back to our IDs. The proof and the evidence was crystal clear. Even still, he was Emirati. I was not. So when I went to the police station to file the complaint, it was something that nobody was comfortable with because, generally speaking, Emiratis don't accept legal claims against their own from foreigners. But the difference was that I was an American and I was there
Did
on
you
a
hear that
contract
shit?
supporting the Emirati government. So
In
I had
that
these different.
country, the only people who can bring anything to court are them. Do you know that? You know how much bullshit they get rid out of our court system if we only American citizens could use our court system? The shit.
That's
And
how
he's
it should be.
praising this. What?
That's how it should be. There's only Americans using it.
Yeah, well, it isn't. And this cocksucker's sitting here praising how it is in another country. But fuck America. He's nothing but a piece of
different
shit.
variances, right? Long story short,
Dipshit.
in the end, the surveillance state is what made sure that justice was played because the proof was incontrovertible.
So there he glazes the UAE and tries to use a singular
Sucks their
and very
dick.
selfish example to justify the hellish dystopia they've got going on over there. But
Right, watch found that Saudi border guards used explosive weapons to kill migrants and shot at migrants at close range, including many women and children, in a widespread and systematic pattern of attacks. In some instances, Saudi border guards asked migrants which limbs to shoot and then shot at them in close range. If committed as a part of Saudi government policy to murder migrants, these killings, which appear to continue, would be crimes against humanity. That ain't shit. You know, if you're a woman, you're over there and you get raped by like 3 of these guys and you go to the police, they fucking arrest you for disturbing the public. Do you know that? And you know something else? Their word over there for black is slave. Did you know that?
Alrighty then.
Yeah. So how stupid are you? You fucking retards better wake the fuck up. But this half-breed here is going to sit here and tell us what a great place
in
it is.
doing so, he accidentally dunks on his own argument and shows how this type of authoritarian control only benefits those at the top. In his own words, despite the unreal level of surveillance present, the only reason he got justice from this member of the elite class was because he was working for the government. So you weren't protected by government surveillance. You were protected by government connections.
Do you think Edward Snowden is a criminal or a hero?
In terms in the eyes of the law, he's a criminal. He broke the law, he broke the confidence, he was under security obligation, and then when he ran away to all of the worst villains in the world.
Where was he
from
supposed
the
to run?
US
They would have
perspective,
killed his ass.
to basically seek
Fuck. Could you imagine if
protection.
we went to Israel?
That's how
Right.
you act in
He'd
the
be
face
dead.
of accusation is in essence part of the case that you build for yourself. So running away to China, Russia, Cuba, that just paints a very negative picture that does not suggest that you were doing anything that was ethical and upright and in favor of the American people if you're going to run to American
You
enemies.
He just said that we
to
don't
support yourself.
matter.
Of course. How
Yep.
absolutely
Did he just say
Until-
that we don't matter?
Yep.
But then he's
When-
going to say that what he did was against the American people. The fuck, man?
Shocking that he fled to countries that wouldn't allow him to be extradited by the same organizations he had just exposed for nefarious activity. I'm sure he would have gotten good treatment and a fair trial if he'd stayed in the US. Think of it this way. Compared to Snowden, Epstein had more or less infinitely more money, connections, and influence. He couldn't even survive long enough to have a trial. But yeah, Snowden should totally have stuck around just to prove to Andrew that he wasn't a criminal.
In the eyes of a group of people who are largely ignorant to what they lost, to them, he's a hero. To me, he's just kind of a sad case. His life is ruined. His family name is tarnished.
I'm not sure his name is tarnished. I think the case you're making is a difficult case to make. And so I think his name represents fighting one man. It's like Tiananmen Square standing before the tank. Is like one man fighting the government. And I think that there is some aspect to which, taking that case aside, that is the American spirit, which is hold the powerful accountable.
I can't imagine being in the CIA and saying someone else's name is tarnished. Be that as it may, Friedman made some good points there, and I'll just follow that up by questioning Andrew's narrative that it's just a small group of ignorant weirdos that appreciate what Snowden did. I follow politics as little as possible because I just find it incredibly depressing, but I would bet that most people see the value in Snowden's actions, regardless of political affiliation. In fact, if you put a gun to my head and forced me to pick one thing that a student at Berkeley and a Midwest farmer could agree on, this would be high on the list.
There's a reason that Edward Snowden needs to do something new every 16 or 18 months to remain relevant, right? Because if he didn't, he would just be forgotten. Because he was not a maverick who changed history for the better. To some people, he is a hero. To other people, he is a criminal. But to the vast majority, he's just a blip on a radar of their everyday life that really makes no difference to them at all.
Like I said earlier, Bustamante falls all over himself trying to downplay Snowden's impact and basically calls him an attention whore who ultimately won't matter on the stage of history. Besides being, well, observably false, that also just comes off more than a little jealous sounding. I mean, place your bets. Who do you think will be remembered in 100 years? The CIA's pet podcast guest or this guy? I know where my money's at. It is interesting to watch what I believe is an intelligence mouthpiece having to answer some harder questions for a change, but I still don't think anyone should listen to these people. And now that I made a video hopefully explaining why, I don't intend to ever click on another one. I know some people who agree with me that Bustamante isn't.
They're all fucking turds, and they're there to tell you their fucking shit. Their propaganda. They're not there to enlighten you or show you anything. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have something you wanted to show, Mossy?
Yeah, I got something here. Hold on.
All right, we'll show this while we're waiting.
But I do have to give Tim Waltz credit for saying that we need to be meaner. Because a lot of you need to be, like, meaner. Of course that's what you're saying. You leftists just want to bully everybody. Yeah. In this case, yeah. If you're still walking around with a MAGA hat, yeah. Yeah, I fully intend on bullying you, and I don't bother with it.
You scared? Yeah, she scares me. Oh, this shit's crazy, man.
Now let's check in on Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter, Apple. Here she is making a surprise singing appearance at a concert in Nashville where she sang for the audience. I really don't know what they did to deserve this. Kinsey, who's going to tell this Nepo baby the truth?
I feel the same way about her new modeling career. Obviously, Apple.
Jeez, did you hear that voice? You ready, Mossy?
Yes, I am.
Hey, it's my horse.
Right, somebody.
Shit. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was it. I might have more before.
Out here again for the second.
Well, I got DJ Delay beating up Antifa. Well, he's showing that chick, but I found something better with a clip of that. I thought, let me try to find it first before we do this. Thought I grabbed it. Screw it. We'll play this.
Night in front of the ICE detention facility.
They had a Patriots weekend.
You have DHS
Courtney.
members up there posted.
Oh, I've actually
making
seen
sure
him
that
on
nothing
YouTube.
Too violent or crazy happens.
That's here. That's here.
Hey, you think you can just assault people?
I'm not assaulting no one.
Yeah, I got you on camera.
Tell me Daddy Trump's paying me all this money. I haven't, the check hasn't hit yet, so I guess not.
I just got back from Portland, Oregon, and we were outside the ICE detention facility again,
I
where
do have
Antifa
something else to
has
share
held the
after
community
this.
hostage for over 130 days. Now, you guys might
I just
remember
wanna get
what
to the
happened
fighting.
to us the first time that we went out to Portland, Oregon.
Is this
Yeah,
what's
they got
going on out there right now?
No, this is right now.
After
This is
they swarmed us
before
like that.
they
I
got
decided
swamped.
that these people are absolutely my enemies. I went there with an objective, open mind, and by the end of it, I was radicalized against them because of their own behaviors towards me. Why would you think that I ran with skinheads, Oddly enough, they love to swarm people, but they don't like being swarmed.
So they had a Patriots weekend where
And
all
after
the
watching
Patriots
the live
outnumbered them.
streams for weeks in between and watching my friends that are independent journalists get assaulted over and over and over again, I wanted to go back and I wanted to get back involved.
Don't hit. Oh! Lasered on you. You have a sniper lasered on you right now.
Oh, look at he's scared now. And this time, things went entirely different. Wait till you see what's about to happen. Buckle up, you guys, because this gets absolutely wild.
Yeah, this is a stupid one where he's got all the ping pangs and pows.
Why are you agitated?
Not you! Not having a conversation with you! I don't about you! Him!
So, he seems upset. He doesn't want to talk with me, which I can respect. I'm here to talk to people who want to talk to me.
Why you in the back?
So,
These people are all mentally disturbed,
it seems
you know
like
that?
we're being followed
Yep.
by a whole bunch of people at this point. So listen, guys, going out on the road and being able to do these things is
No,
very
he's gonna beg for
expensive
some
me.
money.
But they had to remove the school because of
They
all
made him
of
clear
this
the
craziness
sidewalk
down here.
when all the Patriots were there, and they're already back on that sidewalk fucking shit up again. Fuck this. I'm not even going to show this fight. We'll show it tomorrow night. And I got it uncut where it doesn't have bing, bang, and boom, where he's got all these fucking things covering up where that chick's beating the shit out of that other one.
Oh, you
Right
got
side,
it uncensored?
yeah, I found it. Right side rebel. Go ahead. We'll show whatever the fuck you got. Oh, sorry.
Check this out.
Mr. President, I come to the floor today to talk about two bills I recently introduced to shut down Sharia law in this country. I ruffled some feathers a few weeks ago when I came to the Senate floor to talk about what I believe is the greatest national security threat facing the United States of America: radical Islam and Sharia law. The Democrats and the mainstream media, they've been coming after me ever since I started talking about this subject. But after spending 40 years coaching, I don't really care what people think about me. I love this country, and I want to save this country for our kids and our grandkids. You know, I was back in Alabama this weekend, and I heard from countless Alabamians who told me they are 100% behind what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I work for the great people of Alabama and the great people of this country, not the pearl-clutching media that is out there hammering me every day. Speaking of Alabama, I'm proud that the Yellowhammer State banned Sharia law a long time ago. For too long, people have been afraid to call out radical Islam for what it is. Because if you dare to speak out, the left will come after you, your family, your reputation, and your job. They'll try to ruin your life just because they disagree with you. That's how they play the game. One of the radical left's go-to tactics is to accuse anyone who disagrees with them as being a racist, a bigot, or intolerant. They've tried that with me, calling me an Islamophobe for calling out the evils of Islam. But there's only one problem with that strategy. One, radical Islam isn't a race, it's an ideology. It's a choice. And I would argue it is a cult. So no, I'm not an Islamophobe. If you want to peacefully practice your religion, that's fine with me. That's what our Constitution gives you the right to do. Our Constitution gives you that right, and that's why we have millions of Christians, Jews, Mormons, Hindus, Buddhists, and peaceful Muslims who worship freely in this great country of ours called the United States of America. But if you come here, you are expected to assimilate to our country and our values. I recently saw a stat that absolutely shocked me. We have 42 million people in this country that are on food stamps. 42 million. You would think these people are just Americans who have fallen on hard times, which is who the program is for. But a disproportionate amount of these 42 million people are immigrants. 45% of Afghanistani immigrants are on food stamps. 42 of the Somalian immigrants are on food stamps. And 59% of all illegal aliens are collecting food stamps. 59%. So clearly, these people are not coming here and assimilating in our America way of life by working hard and taking care of your family. What an idea. They are coming here to mooch off the American taxpayer. It's wrong, and we need to call it out. But beyond the taxpayer concerns, this religion is also fundamentally incompatible with our Western values. So wake up, America.
Yep.
The Quran instructs Islamists to fight Jews and Christians, along with anyone else who doesn't believe in Allah. Simply put, radical Islam teaches that it is righteous to kill Christians. It's righteous. There's no peaceful coexistence with this type of people. None. Just look at the Middle East and North Africa, where Christians and Jews are being slaughtered by the thousand. Where's our media? Where are they at? More than 7,000 Christians have been slaughtered by radical Muslims in Nigeria so far this year. 7,000. That's 35 people that have been killed every day this year. Where's the mainstream media? How come they're not talking about that? Radical Islam demands complete obedience, complete, 100%, and will kill you if you dare to speak out against their beliefs and ideologies. This isn't anything new. Muslims have been fighting to wipe out Christians and Jews for centuries. But now the problem isn't just confined to faraway Middle East. It's happening right here in our backyard in 50 states. We're already seeing cities in Michigan, Minnesota being taken over by Sharia law. In Dearborn, Michigan, a Christian pastor recently protested a street was named after a radical Islamist terrorist. The pastor just complained about it. In response, the Muslim mayor of Dearborn told the pastor that he is no longer welcome in the town and will celebrate the day that he leaves. Think about that. A Christian pastor is being silenced here in America for objecting to a taxpayer-funded road being named after a terrorist. We're losing it. Or take what has been happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which has been and seen a massive influx of Somalians moving into their neighborhood. I recently saw a story that absolutely shocked me. More than 75 Somalians have been arrested in a massive scheme where they stole $300 million from a American taxpayer-funded child nutrition program. $300 million.
Hey,
so
Courtney.
these Somalian criminals came to Minneapolis.
Hey, Courtney.
They took advantage of our free schools and our free health care, and then they stole $300 million from American taxpayers right under our noses. Where is the media? Where's the outrage? And where did this money go? Where do you think it went? You guessed it. It went back to Somalia. It's disgusting, and these people should be deported, if not in jail for life. In case you're still unclear about the dangers we're facing, here are a few reasons why Sharia law does not work in a Western society like the United States. In America, we value free speech. The U.S. Constitution gives us that right. The First Amendment is what makes this country, America, great. You're allowed to express your opinions publicly without fear of the government arresting you or killing you. But under Sharia law, any criticism that goes against what Muhammad or the Quran says can be punishable by death. Further, under the U.S. Constitution and the First Amendment, equal rights for people of all faiths are protected. Western culture treats everyone equal, regardless of their religious beliefs. Under Sharia law, if you are not a Muslim, you are treated as the enemy. Radical Islam says you can discriminate against and even be violent towards non-Muslims. We see that happening now in Europe, where non-Muslims are being violently attacked every day, all over Europe. It's because Sharia law not only accepts but encourages this type of disgusting behavior. Another major difference between Islam and our Western culture is the way we treat women. In the U.S., marriage happens when a man and woman mutually decide that they want to get married and be with each other.
Sorry, that guy's going to drive me to bed.
What's that?
Sorry, that guy's just boring the fuck out of me. Now this thing won't play. God.
Nice view.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
hold on, I'll redo it. There.
If you walk through the garden, you back. If you walk through the garden, you better watch your back.
This thing won't play. I tried to play it the other night. It kept fucking up. Well, they got something against boobs, I guess. Oh, this is that chick that got thrown on her ass like a bag of garbage. No. Is it? No, this is that other Democrat broad. She won her race and they're refusing to swear her in for Arizona. She's part of that criminal crew.
Right.
All right. Fuck it. Do you have anything else?
No.
All right, then we're going to check out and then we'll do a longer one tomorrow night. Because I didn't have nothing really prepared, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, neither did I.
I thought we were going to be playing the game, but then the technical issues, so.
Yep.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bow.
Out.
Out on the street for a living. Pictures on every door. Got you under their thumb. Hit it! Out on the street for a living. Pictures only because your days so abandoned. Got you out of my door. Locked out on the streets for a living. Pictures only began. Your days so abandoned. Got you under my thumb. Like diamond, yeah, yeah. Like diamond.
Am I twisted?